Okay, YouTube. Happy New Year. Happy Sunday to all of us. It's been a while I actually dropped a video right here. Since last year, I've not been dropping any video right here. But I promise us guys that we are back. We are fully back. Now I will be dropping videos back to back, not only Sundays anymore. I will be dropping, whatsoever I see that will benefit each and one of us on this YouTube channel. I will be dropping whatsoever I have in my bucket list. I will be dropping it right here. So, we are back again, man. We are back again. So, without really wasting much of our time, let's get started. Let's get started. So, I believe you guys know what I usually do right here. Whenever I come to the chart like this, I'm here to break all the pairs that I personally will be monitoring for the coming week and then see how price will be reacting to them, right? So before I really dive in deeper, I want those guys to understand that whatsoever I'm looking at right here is my own personal opinion because trading is a very, very high probability game. So let's get started. So as you can see on my screen right here, we have Europe USD. I don't really want to make this I don't want to make this video so long that I've analyzed everything that I'm looking at for. So I'm just going to be pointing out the key areas which I am expecting to see price getting back to those areas and what I will be expecting to see first before taking actions on those particular key zones which I will be expecting price should retrace back to. So without really wasting much of our time, here is Europe USD from the daily time frame, which you guys know that from the daily time frame, I determine the overall bias of the market. So Europe USD, as you can see from a very higher time frame, we are really trending bearish. Market took out this previous higher low. After taking out this previous higher low, we have this area of supply that we are actually expecting to see price reversing back to mitigate and then continue that potential down move that we are actually expecting. But then price has not yet get back to that area of supply. And then what are we seeing? You can see how price is just delivering this internal structure, which is bullish. You can see we have higher high, higher low, higher low, and higher high, right? A very clean structure, right? A very, very clean structure, and it looks very clean and perfect on the 4 hours time frame. I'm gonna take us guys there, but we need to understand where this market is coming from and where this market will likely head to. That's why it is so important for you to always start up your analysis from a very, very higher time frame. Don't just come to the market and then pick a one time frame and then start trading off from that time frame. It won't actually make sense. You are going to encounter so many losses in the market. So you are always looking to start up your analysis from a very, very higher time frame before moving down to the lower time frame. So on the daily time frame right here, I just finished breaking down, the overall sentiment and, pointing out the key area which I'm expecting price to reverse back for a mitigation before I start looking for my short, which is this area right here. Once price reverse back to this area of supply, I will be waiting for that confirmation to happen before I take my shot. But in the other case, if this area of supply fails to hold price, I'm fine, right? I'm fine. Probably like I said, it's a probability game, right? And because I'm highlighting this area does not mean but price must definitely respect this area of supply. And if price did not actually respect this supply, that totally shows that the orders that are here is not enough to actually cause price to actually push lower to deliver that new lower low, right? So they will be going for high prices. They will be going for high prices, such as those areas which we can see at the top right here on Europe USD, which I highlighted them right here. They can be they might be coming back to these areas for a mitigation, which is the monthly time frame area of supply. This is my monthly area of supply, which I'm expecting. If this one right here will not actually hold, then probably we should see that buy to this area of supply before we start looking for that sales opportunity again. So probably as the market will be reversing back, as we all know, we have internal structure, right? We'll probably be seeing some you know internal structure that will be giving us opportunity, that will give us opportunity to probably participate on the buy before the long term sell. So this is what I'm really, really expecting on Europe USD from a very, very higher time frame. A very, very higher time frame. It's pretty simple. You don't need to complicate it as well. So from the 4 hours time frame right here, as the market is reversing back, right? As the market is expanding, I mean, to deliver that new daily lower high, we can see this internal structure: higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and then probably we had a break of structure, but this was a manipulation, that actually that normally happens in the market. After manipulation, we have a distribution to the upside, which actually caused this previous higher high, which price actually break out this previous higher high and delivered a new higher high for us. So As you can see right here from the 4 hours time frame, we are still trading in between this high and this low, and probably this current structure right here reflect on the daily time frame, which looks very clean on the daily time frame. But it doesn't really matter on the time frame. What we want to say is same price as our area of demand, or area of supply. That's what we are looking for, right? So when I was looking at this price action, probably this market, before we have this previous high, before we price take out this previous higher high, we guys can see that we had a pullback. Right after this pullback, we had a drop to the we have an expansion to the upside. So probably on Europe USD, I personally was like my previous forecast, I was looking at price should respect these areas or this area here for the continuation to the upside, but we can see price never respected that idea. And then they use this as a liquidity, because looking at this we can see that we have what I call a dynamic liquidity. So price came, sweep that liquidity, and then now what I'm expecting is for price should sell lower to this area of demand right here for a mitigation, right? Because because why? Because we have this imbalance that price will need to fill, right? Potentially, I am really having strong belief that price should potentially come back and fill up this imbalance, and then mitigate of this area of demand zone that we can see that actually causes aggressive push to the upside. And since then we can see that after that aggressive push to the upside, there was no any retracement that price retrace back to mitigate of this candle. So I am really expecting price should drop to this area of demand, right, which is this pullback that is currently happening. I'm expecting price should drop to that area of demand. Once we have that mitigation, probably you guys know what I usually wait for. I want to wait for a confirmation, such on the 30 minutes time frame or the 15 minutes time frame. Once I see that confirmation at this area of demand, then I can start considering that price should start going higher. But if price decide to break this low, then probably we can change our trade idea, probably because trading is a probability game, just like we are said from the beginning, right? We react to what price is doing, right? We react to what price is doing. So that is it. So as we are still expecting price to get back to this area of demand, probably on the same 4 hours time frame, which I told us guys that from the daily time frame, this current swing high and this swing low is looking more clearer. And on the 4 hours time frame, we still have another internal structure that is currently forming, which I'm still expecting price should deliver to this area of supply right here. Since we are expecting price to get back to this area of demand, and we have this imbalance that price can potentially come back and fill, probably I'm expecting to see go short off from this area of supply, which we can see right here. It's a very sound trade idea for me. It's a very sound trade idea for me. So you can see we have lower low, lower high, and then we have lower low, because I'm not really classifying this as a strong lower high, right? I'm looking at this as an inducement high that price can potentially come and induce, and probably later when the market open, I'm expecting that inducement to happen. And then I'm expecting price to fill up, to take out this liquidity, fill up this imbalance, mitigate of this area of supply that price left unmitigated, and then give me that lower time frame confirmation to take my short to this area of demand. And once price mitigate of this area of demand, only simple thing I'll be waiting for is that confirmation. Once that confirmation happens, I'm looking to take this market along again. There's no cap on that. There's no cap on that. So this is what I'm really expecting on Europe USD. And like I said from the beginning, it is my own personal opinion and based on what my trading strategy is actually telling me. So let's keep an eye on Europe USD and see what will potentially happen on Europe USD. So let's move to GBP USD, which is the other pair I'm actually looking at also. I hope the idea looks very clean to us, and let's really see what will happen. So GBP USD, Europe USD, we all know that those pairs are pairs that actually correlate with each other, right? So probably whatever I'll be seeing on Europe USD, the same thing I'll be seeing on GBP USD. But on this coin price action right here, there's a little bit different, right? Which I'm gonna break it down to us guys. So on GBP USD, the same thing I'm expecting to see a short opportunity right here, because I'm expecting price should still drop lower to this area of demand, which we can see like everything look alike with Europe USD and GBP USD. Everything we have that imbalance on Europe USD. We also have that imbalance on GBP USD. We have this area of demand that actually causes aggressive push that price never came back to mitigate. We also have that on Europe USD. You can see everything looks alike. So you know I'm expecting that drop to this area of demand. But before that drop, we can see that we have price, giving us a bearish trend from this internal structure right here. From this internal structure, so let me show us, guys. This low right here is a daily low. So here on the daily time frame, here is the high, here is the low, and here is the high. So everything that is happening right here is in between the range. Though GBP USD is not really looking clean, so you want to be very, 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 very careful, and you want to be very, very patient in waiting for whatsoever you wait for, like confirmation or a very clear price action before you participate on whatsoever GBP USD is going to play out. So do not rush it. Keep it simple. Be patient. Trading is patient as well. We all know that. So if you are a patient trader, you know that you are a profitable trader. Or if you are not patient, probably you will keep taking so many losses and you will keep blowing your account. So you want to be patient. You want to really, really be patient. So on GBP USD right here, this the market was really trending bullish from the 4 hours time frame, and then we reacted off from a very strong area of supply, which I always preach to us guys that this market does not just move because it needs to move, and this market does not deliver a higher low because it needs to deliver a higher low, and this market does not consolidate because the market needs to consolidate. There are areas which are causing price to react to form that higher low and to give us that consolidation, that accumulation in the market. So you know and all those areas are areas of supply and also demand. For example, if you're in a bullish trend, all the areas of supply that have not been yet mitigated are areas which can facilitate a higher low or a consolidation in the market. So if you don't know that, I guess you know that now. So from the 4 hours time frame, we reacted off from here, and probably I was also personally looking to go long here. But then we see how price break this previous higher low. We can see we had a break with the body of the candle, and then we had a pullback to this area of imbalance right here. The price did not really get back to this area of supply. We reacted off from this area of imbalance, and then after we reacted that from that area of imbalance, let's look at what happened. Probably when the market was reversing back from the 1 hours time frame, we have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, right? And then we have a break to the downside. So we took out this previous higher low, right? Immediately when we took out that previous higher low, this become our new trading range. And also what is giving me the confidence and the probability that this price can, continue to the downside, can continue selling to the downside, is because we have this area of supply right here that price have not yet mitigated. That's what is giving me confidence that this price can sell down to this area of demand before we continue that overall bias of bullish trend, right? So probably whatever happens in the market, we keep reacting to what price is doing. So probably we have a break of structure right here, and then we can see we have like some form of dynamic liquidity, which you can see highlighted right here, and then here is representing my breaker block, and I'm expecting price to reverse back to this area of supply right here, mitigate of this area of supply. Once we have that mitigation of from that area of supply, you guys know what I wait for next. I wait for a confirmation on the lower time frame, then I take my shot targeting this low, and probably this imbalance right here, because imbalance this imbalance needs to be filled. You guys know the rules of imbalance, right? There are inefficiencies where there are no buyers or sellers, right? This is a bullish one, so there are no sellers right here, only buyers. So price needs to come back and rebalance the price action movement, right? So that is why I'm having confidence that price can potentially come back to this area of imbalance and then mitigate of this breaker block, because this one right here is also serving as a breaker block. Because if you notice what happened right here, we have buyers, we have buyers, we have buyers, and then suddenly market just swept everyone that was looking to buy from here, and then immediately when they swept everyone that was buying from here, look at how price moved very, very aggressively to the upside. So probably the institutional holders that actually took out all this sell side liquidity is still in drawdown. So potentially we're expecting price to come back and mitigate off the institutional orders that is still here and then continue to the upside. So that's the expectation. So since we're expecting a reaction from this area of supply, this market is fractal. That's why it is very important for us to always understand how fractal this market is. right? What you can identify on the daily, you can identify it on the 4 hour. What you can identify on the 4 hours time frame, you can also identify it on the 1 hours time frame. That is what I mean by price is fractal. So now from the 4 hours time frame right here, we guys can see that we have this internal structure again, right? Which this looks very clean on the 1 hour time frame, which I'm going to show us guys there. That's why I'm looking for this buying opportunity. So let's go down there. So from the 1 hours time frame, I mean, from the 1 hours time frame, since we are expecting price to reverse back to this area of supply, what are we seeing currently on the 1 hours time frame? You can see we have higher high, higher low, higher high, and then now we reacted up from this area of demand perfectly. And mainly when we react up from that area of demand, probably this will serve as a very good example of what I always wait for. So if it happened, fine. If it doesn't happen, fine. There are a bunch of opportunities in this market. So I don't need to get worried. I don't need to get FOMO. I don't need to feel bad because trade never reversed back to my area of entry. It is fine, right? You have to look at it like that. It is part of the game, right? It is part of the game. Stop chasing the market, right? Always wait for the market to deliver what you want to see in order for you to take action. And even when you wait for it to happen, and if it did not happen, just take it like that, right? Because even in our physical business, not all the time we sell, right? Whenever you go to the market, you don't go with expectation, or you don't go with this mindset of, I know you probably will go with the mindset of, we want to see customers coming to get our goods, but probably if that does not really happen, we don't actually force customer to come and buy our goods. So it's the same thing with forex trading. You just need to sit and relax and then see what price will do. If price reverse back to where you anticipate price will reverse back, fine, you take action. If it doesn't happen, fine, you exercise patience, you analyze the market again, and then wait for the next idea to play out. So it's pretty simple. I don't know why many individuals love forcing it. So right here we have, let's go back to the chart I made. So we have higher high, higher low, higher high, and then we deliver to this area of demand. After we deliver to that area of demand, let's move down to the 15 minutes time frame, which I am seeing a very clean price action which I can participate on again. So from the 15 minutes time frame, we notice that when we are actually reversing back, what was price doing, right? Price was delivering this perfect structure: lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and then lower low. So probably if this area of demand is not strong, probably the market should continue going bearish, right? But then let's notice what happened. Market came, mitigate off that area of demand, and we should know the overall bias of the market from the 4 hour to the daily time frame and to the 1 hours time frame. Like everything is pointing bullish, right? We're expecting price to get back to this area of supply here. So mainly when they mitigate off this area of demand, price came back. Price break this previous lower high here, right? Price break this previous lower high. So what I'm anticipating is now to see price selling down to this area of demand, and then let's take our long, right? Probably we can see where I placed my TP. My TP will be here, but because I am targeting this area as my TP does not mean that price must get there before I pay myself. No, management is the key, right? You need to have a management plan in order for you to pay yourself in the market, right? Pay yourself in the market, because if you don't have management plan, you can make profit and still give back the profit to the market. So you have to have a good management plan, right? So this is what I'm really expecting on GBP for tomorrow. So depending on what happen, if the market will decide to keep buying, I'm okay with that. And if the market decides to reverse back and they keep selling, it is what the market wants to do, right? I'm just a technical analyst. I just predict what the market will do next. But probably there is no any 100% guarantee that whatsoever I predicted it will happen in the market, because I'm not the one that controls this market. It is only the institutions that can tell you when this market will buy and when this market will sell, right? So they are the only people that are always right in the market. So I'm not them. You guys know I'm not them. I'm just like you that are watching this video. So it is what it is. So this is what I'm really looking at on GBP. I'm looking to go long before the long-term short opportunity, if the opportunity will actually present itself the way I expected. So this is what I'm looking at on GBP. So if you love the idea, you can add it to your watch list. You can add it to your watch list. So let's move. Like I have like five pairs that I'm currently looking at. So we have GBP Chef, GBP Chef. So those pair that I'll be looking at for the coming with GBP Chef, uh, Chef. So GBP Chef is from the daily time frame. What I'm seeing from the daily time frame, everything is making much sense on the daily time frame for me. So I think it's from Orlando. Orlando. Okay. So this is what I'm expecting on GBP Chef from the daily time frame. So, here is I'm not seeing anything to really look out for on the 4 hour or 1 hour time frame. So I'm just focusing on the daily time frame and the overall sentiment from the weekly time frame. So so in this kind of scenario, right, when you are not seeing something very clean on the 4 hour or 1 hour time frame, but then you are seeing something that really makes sense on the daily time frame, you can pay attention to that particular time frame. And then, you scale higher to the time frame that is higher than the daily time frame, which is what I just did now. You can see that when I have the daily time frame trade idea, now I scale to the monthly to the weekly time frame to determine the overall sentiment. So from the weekly time frame right here, from the weekly time frame, we guys can see that, or let me just take us guys to the monthly time frame so that we can see what's currently going on the monthly time frame. Okay. So from the monthly time frame, we guys can see that this market is really trending bearish, lower low and then lower high, and then lower low and then lower high, and then lower low and then lower highs, and then we are currently delivering a new lower low. Not we have not yet formed that new lower high. So probably from the monthly time frame, here is my area of supply, but this won't happen now. This will actually take time. So you want to focus on the current price action that is playing out, because I'm not really a swing trader. You guys know that. I'm not really a swing trader, I'm a day trader. So for you to be waiting for price to get here, bro, it will take you long, man. Take you long. Just using this to determine the overall sentiment. So from the monthly, we are bearish. From the weekly, we are also bearish. So you guys can see how I'm blending everything. You can see how I'm blending everything. I don't want to see the monthly time frame looking bullish and then I'll be anticipating to go bearish. Or the the weekly is going bearish, then I want to go bullish on the daily time frame. So I'm always going with the trend of the market. That actually boosts your trade idea. Even that actually boosts your trade idea. You get it? That actually boosts your trade idea. So from the weekly time frame now, we have lower low, lower high. We reacted from this clean area of supply, and then we started breaking from bullish to bearish. So we have low, high, low, high, and then we have low, and then we have high, and then we have low. So from here we have lower low, we have lower high, or have lower low. So what I'm really anticipating, because if we notice what price did here, we have some form of liquidity that probably price can induce. Probably price can induce, because like I said, it's like more of like a dynamic liquidity. But then structure is the king, as we all know. Market structure is the king. Market always respects structure. So not all the time price will probably induce liquidity, right? Not all the time. Not all the time. We guys should all know that. Not all the time the price will always induce liquidity. So that's why I'm still having potential idea here. So probably if this one right here won't really work out, then I will be looking at this area. I'll be looking after this area, because I will be expecting this liquidity to be taken out, this imbalance will be filled, this area of supply which looks very fresh and unmitigated should be mitigated. Then I look for that continuation to the downside. Then if the market will continue to the upside, let's know where this market is coming from, right? Let's know like we have already know the overall sentiment, which is from the daily. So probably from the monthly, I mean, which we can see from the monthly, we have this supply, when we also have this supply. So it depends on the one that price give us a very clean price action for us to go short from, right? As well, we're going to take action. So from the daily time frame, it's pretty clean, simple. You can see how my trading ideas are not really stressful. You stop looking at I don't really look at things that are complicated, because if it's simple, then for me to take action towards them is more easier, right? But if it is very difficult, probably I'm gonna be thinking too much before I take any action. But when it's simple, the trade idea looks sound, pretty simple for me to take action. So from the daily time frame, here is where I'm looking to go short, right? From the daily time frame, and like I said, from the weekly, if this supply will not hold, then I'm looking after this one right here. And then I want to also wait for confirmation to happen before I take that sell opportunity to the downside. So this is what I'm really expecting. And why I'm expecting this price to get to this area of supply. You can see we have equal highs here. We have little imbalance right there. So if I'm gonna zoom in properly, we are going to see imbalance, right? We're going to see imbalance. You can see this, right? You can see we have imbalance right there. So I'm expecting that imbalance to fail, this liquidity to be taken out. Mitigation, break of structure on the 1 hour time frame or 30 minutes time frame is enough. I take the market short and then anticipate for price to come for the sell side liquidity. That is the expectation. You can even decide to go aggressively. I love this trade idea right here. I really love it. But for me right here, what really make my trading idea a sound trading idea is only if I see that confirmation, right? If I see that confirmation, that's what will actually make my trading idea a sound trading idea, and I'll be able to go into the. I will be able to execute that trade confidently once I see that confirmation, right? So you can decide to just set a limit now from this area of supply, and then let's see what price will do. So this is the third pair that I'm having on my watch list. So let's go farm. Let's go. Let's see what this week will really play out. Or I'm seeing good opportunities. So we have USD Chef also in my watch list. USD Chef, USD Chef. So Orlando. No, I'm not having USD Chef, USD Chef, USD Chef. So this is it. This is it. So USD Chef is one of the most clean setup that I have on my watch list. Oh my god, what just happened? So you guys should get it with me. No Nigeria how they do. They just took the lights. So let's go farm. You can see this is my daily time frame bias on USD Chef. You can see this look more clean on the weekly time frame, and the overall sentiment from a higher time frame is really bearish. Really bearish. You can see lower low. You can see this market has been trending bearish ever since. You can see bearish, and then this market is still showing us a potential bearish move. This particular pair right here is very clean for me. I love it. I love the pair. Oh my god, I love the way the pair is moving. I love the way the pair is moving. So I'm sorry, just a couple of minutes. My system screen just went off. Don't know what happened. Still loading. Oh my god. So. Okay, though. We're back. Sorry for that. So, as I was saying, this guy right here looks very powerful to me. Looks very clean based on the overall sentiment. Everything is pointing bearish. Everything is pointing bearish. So, I think I'm having the setup is right here. Okay. So that's good. So on the daily time frame, here are areas which I'm expecting price to reverse back to before that short opportunity. So since we're expecting this reversal, moving down to the 4 hours time frame, there's a very clean pullback that I'm seeing, or is it 1 hours time frame? I mean, so on the 1 hours time frame, we have this clean order flow, which you can see market is delivering high and low, and probably we can see right here. This is not something that you want to look out for, because purely that this will potentially be an inducement in the market. So we have this liquidity, bunch of this liquidity that now we can see prices inducing already. We can see how prices inducing this liquidity already. So what I'm expecting is to see the drop to this area of demand. Once we have this tapped on this area of demand, I want to see a confirmation, a very, very clean confirmation, and then I take my long opportunity. And you guys should know the daily bias is bearish, the overall is bearish, but as we can see from that same daily time frame, market is contracting, that they're trying to form a new higher low. So probably with the understanding of multiple time frame analysis, probably what we are going to be seeing on the 4 hour, 1 hour time frame is a form of higher highs and higher lows. So I'm comfortable taking this buy because I know that the daily time frame is reversing back to deliver a new higher low. So before I get into this buy right here, I want to see a confirmation to happen before I take this buy. So the trade idea looks very sound and clean for me. So let's keep an eye and see what will really, really happen on this guy. So this is the pair that I'm currently looking at. Those are the pairs I mean. I'm supposed to analyze one right here, but I don't really know what happened to my system. The system just went off, and I don't know. The thing is just the fan is just making noise now. The fan is just making noise now. So I'm just gonna round up the call right here, and then let's keep an eye and see what this market will really play out. Right, and like I said from the beginning of this call, I said whatever I'm analyzing right here is my personal opinion. Trading is a very high probability game, so we all should know that. And then, like I said again, because I highlighted some key zones area which I'm expecting price to react from. Price must not need to react off of. That's the kind of mindset I have, right? So probably some people can have an area of supply or have an area of demand, and if price break past that area, they started feeling bad. They started feeling as if they are wrong. No, bro, you're not wrong. You should know that trading is a probability game, right? And because you highlight an area of demand, price must not need to respect it, right? Price, and if that happens, that totally shows that that area which you highlighted, no matter how clean it looks, that actually shows that that area, the orders are there is not enough to really hold price, right? The orders, the institutional orders or any retail orders that is there is not enough to hold price to that direction of bias that you're actually looking at. So you just have that in mind, right? You just have that in mind and then focus on what is currently happening on the market, and then look for that next opportunity that can potentially work out for you. So it is what it is. I wish us all a profitable week. This video is taking long already. Like whenever I'm here, I talk a lot. So but I know that whatsoever I said here is for our own benefit. So um I wish us guys all a profitable week. And if you really love what I'm doing, I will be happy if you subscribe to my YouTube channel and then give me that thumbs up, so that click that notification bell so that whenever I drop a review like this, you will be notified. So I wish us guys a best week. Peace out, fam. Let's go.